In this scenario, he's in a civic duty, in a position of authority, and you're in the wrong. You're violating a law or statute or whatever it may have been. Why are you arguing? Just sign it and just keep it moving. But like I said, it feels like there was something behind that made her reluctant. But once again, I'm jaded. I could just be projecting, right?
I mean, no, at the end of the day, you have to know when to fight your battles. And when you're going up against certain authority, certain like law, you have to give in. Otherwise, I mean, that scene could have went a whole nother way. And
Yeah,
I'm also wondering if she gave so much resistance because the officer was black.
that there's so many variables that you have to take in consideration, and that could have been one. We don't know her, so we can't really say that anything with certainty.
Right.
Um, but I know this with my personal experiences with law enforcement over the years. Every time I deal with them, I'm polite, cordial, friendly. Don't need any mishaps. But I let them know, like, hey, I understand that you have an investigation to do. I respect that, but I can't speak to you without my attorney being present. We live by that. It eliminates I probably shouldn't be saying this because there's some people out there are dumb and
Yeah.
committing
Say it.
crimes
Say
and
it for
they
the people in
need
the
to.
back. They need to
No,
hear
no.
this.
Some people need to tell on themselves, right? But what? Generally speaking, just shut up.
Yeah.
Learn the Constitution, right? Learn your constitutional rights. Not even the whole Constitution. Learn your Bill of Rights, the top 10, the first 10. You go from there, you'll be fine. Any police encounter, you understand that you have the right to remain silent. Call your lawyer. Everybody, I don't want to switch gears and pivot, but
It's
so
fine.
many people are so flashy. You can buy expensive this item or you can show this, but then you're cheap when it comes to a lawyer. A lawyer's gonna cost you $1,000. Pay for your lawyer, let him go to court, fight it. It probably won't be nothing. At the most, you lose $1,000. Now, not only is she getting the citation, she's getting a resisting arrest. And if the officer is injured, now it could be out in an injury to a peace officer, right? All because you didn't want to resist. You could have just put your hands behind. It was so easy to fix. He would have took her down to the police station. The judge would have let her out on her own recognizance. And
Well,
the
oh boy
funny
would
thing
have had to
is,
bail her out. But listen, I don't know what had happened. It was during the week. So it's not like she would have had to spend the whole weekend in jail because it wasn't Friday. This happened
yeah,
in the middle of the week. So
yeah.
she got
I
out
don't
the
know how
next
the
day.
courts work out there, but yeah, you could get in and out. The bond would have been incredibly cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Now we went through all this because you don't know how to control your emotions, or better yet, because you feel. I'm assuming that
This
you're a
is all
protected.
speculation. We're just
This is
assuming and
incredibly all
speculating
speculation. Yeah,
based on what we see.
but this is what I'll say: this people fail to realize that they could be injured. Right? They fail to recognize the potential consequences for their behaviors, and when they have that frame of mind, they tend to act in certain ways, which is what she was doing. The consequences for what she did are way worse than what she would have dealt with if she would have just been cooperative. And we see this all the time with a lot of people.
Now,
You
was she
know,
wrong for asking him for his badge number and all that?
not not at all, not at all.
Where did
But
she go wrong?
well, wow, this is my opinion, right? Because wrong is a subjective term. Um, I'll say she went wrong. One, in her approach, she already had an attitude. Based upon my perceptions, her demeanor was already oppositional, right? Rather than being cooperative. The cop wasn't being rude nor disrespectful.
She was
He was
automatically
doing,
the op.
he was doing his job. He wasn't being excessive or none of that.
Yeah.
You asked him for the information. You know, she was being dismissive as he was providing her the information. So you're asking for something, he responds, right? I can even give her the first time because he provided the information as he was walking away, as she was walking away. But then She came back, asked the information again. He provided it, and now you ask a third time. So now it's almost like you're being a smart ass. You know what I'm saying? Passive aggressive. Very passive aggressive. And now look where you're at.